Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff and today we're checking out the brand new Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the carbon colorway. Here we go. Alright, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the carbon colorway dropped on October 2nd globally at a retail price of $220 in the US. It was initially called the Yeezy 350 V2 Azrael, but the name was changed over to carbon closer to the drop. This is probably because of all the controversy caused by Kanye using biblical names for Yeezys, especially the most recent Yeezy 350 V2 Israfil. So it looks like Adidas or somebody stepped in at the last minute to get Yeezy using more casual naming instead, and here we are with the carbons. Funny enough, the last pair of carbon shoes I have is this. So yeah, carbon. While it might look like just another new colorway, the Yeezy 350 V2 Carbon also uses the new Yeezy Infinite Lacing System that we first saw on the Israfils, along with the new knit patterns as well. Starting with the box, it's your usual Yeezy 350 V2 brown cardboard box, with Boost written on one side, the model number on top, and the size tag on the side that says the name of the colorway, which in this case is carbon, carbon, carbon. Funny enough, judging from all the American and European sneaker YouTuber videos out there, this size tag still has the older name in America and Europe, but it looks like they managed to fix it in time here in Asia. Coming to the shoe itself, starting with the upper, you have the same full prime knit upper that you find on most of the 350 V2s. It's slightly less stretchy than the prime knit on the Ultra Boost, but it's still very comfortable, and the thicker prime knit allows the shoe to have more structure while still remaining breathable. But what's unique here is the pattern used on the carbons is a little bit different from most recent Yeezys, in that it's quite different on the medial and lateral sides of the shoe. Starting from the medial side, the knit pattern here uses a black color, along with a dark steel blue kind of grey color throughout the side of the upper, which gives the shoe a really neat black appearance from afar. But then moving to the lateral side of the shoe, the knit here uses light grey and dark grey, which gives this side of the shoe a much lighter look above the stripe. Speaking of which, there's a black stripe that runs across the lateral side in this translucent kind of nylon mesh material. This is pretty much the same as on recent 350 V2 releases. Underneath the stripe, there's elements of a light cream color used in the knit towards the toe box area, with more variations in the black and dark grey knit patterns as you move along the side of the shoe. Joining the two sides together, you have the signature Yeezy exposed stitching going up from the toe box area to the top of the tongue, and then from the top of the heel down to the midsole. The last couple of 350 V2s switched to a new internal stitching pattern here, so I honestly have no idea why they keep changing things around. But I like the look of the exposed stitching, so I'm happy to see it back. And then coming to the top of the shoe, you have the new Yeezy Infinite Lacing System, which first made its debut on the Yeezy 700 MNVN before coming to the 350 V2s with the Israfil. Generally, people have been pretty indifferent to this new lacing system. Kanye has said a couple times that he's not a big fan of laces, so this might be the direction that all future Yeezys might be heading in. As you might have noticed, the new lacing system can't actually be tied. Instead, it can be tightened by simply just pulling on the cords around. As I mentioned in my review of the Israfils, personally I don't have any feelings for or against the new lacing system. I mean, I think it's okay, but admittedly a little unnecessary. I know a lot of people who wear their 350 V2s super relaxed with the laces left untied. But that being said, this new style is always going to be a little snug because it's not like you can adjust the length of the laces here. And these laces are the same material as the regular 350 V2 laces, so it's not like they're very stretchy either. At the same time, I know a couple people that actually like to wear their 350 V2s very snug, and these are never going to be able to be tied as snug as normal laces either. Luckily, to solve this problem, Kanye has very generously included an extra pair of laces with these shoes. It's the same signature Yeezy rope laces that are in the same black color, so you can just switch out if you prefer regular laces instead. But that being said, I should point out, if you want to switch out the infinite lacing system, you're going to have to cut them. In which case, they're not going to be as infinite anymore, so that's a permanent decision that you'll be making. Because there's no way to switch back from the regular laces to the infinite lacing system unless you want to try re-sewing them back together. So yeah, that's something to remember if you're thinking about getting these and you want to switch to the regular laces. And then coming to the inside of the shoe, you have really great padding towards the heel with the 3 stripes here in this 3M reflective dark black color. and your feet go up against that raw prime knit on the inside of the shoe. There's also these patches of suede inside to reinforce the lacing system. Apart from that, there's the usual Yeezy insole in this black color with the Adidas Originals logo and Yeezy printed on in a dark grey color. Moving on, coming to the back of the shoe, you'll notice the exposed stitching, but also the lack of a pull tab. Personally, I prefer 350 V2s that actually have the pull tab. I just think it looks cooler, but Kanye randomly decides to remove them every couple of Yeezys now and then, which does make the shoe look slightly more slick, I guess. Instead of the pull tab, there's just this thick bar of black prime knit, and you'll see the different knit patterns of the medial and lateral sides all converged here. Apart from that, it's pretty much your usual Yeezy 350 V2 upper. There doesn't seem to be any 3M reflective elements on the external of this upper, unlike some of the more recent Yeezys, which is slightly disappointing. Moving down to the midsole, you have that signature Yeezy midsole with that ribbing that everyone has seen for a while now. That whole upper sits on a full-length Boost midsole that is encased within. The exterior of the midsole here is kind of semi-translucent, so you can kind of see the Boost midsole within and where the midsole connects with the upper, which is kind of cool. What's interesting to see here is that the midsole has been slightly pre-yellowed, so it looks like a slightly aged pair of Yeezys. Like most other 350 V2s, at the back there's this area here where the outsole connects over the midsole. So this area has two different colors. The outsole is in a darker cream shade next to the light pre-yellowed milky white of the midsole. And lastly, the bottom of the shoe is your usual Yeezy 350 V2 outsole in a darker cream color with these little cutouts for the Boost. For any of y'all that have tried out a pair of Ultra Boosts or any Boost shoes for that matter, you all know how comfortable Boost is, and that's the primary reason why the 350 V2s are such a comfortable pair of sneakers to wear, and hence so popular because they're just really comfortable shoes. Alright guys, that's about it for design. Coming to sizing and fit, these fit just like any other pair of 350 V2s. If you have narrow feet, you can totally go through the size here. I have wide feet, so I try to go up half a size or up even a full size whenever I can. For example, I'm a size UK 11, but I have wide feet, so I went up to a size UK 11.5 here. It's a bit of a snug fit though, so even if you want a more relaxed fit, you should definitely consider going up half a size. I know it's really hard to try out these shoes first because it's not like you can just walk into a store and try them out. But if you've never tried out a pair of 350 V2s before, I'd advise doing a little bit of research on sizing if you're not too sure. The sizing is a little similar to the Ultra Boost 20 if you want to head on over to a store and try those out instead. Alright guys, with all that out of the way, let's take a look at the Yeezy 350 V2 in the carbon colorway on feet. Honestly, I feel like this is my favorite colorway of the 350 V2 this year. I know there wasn't much hype for this one, but I feel like it's just such a clean colorway that honestly, these should have come a long time ago. When I first saw the first leaks and then the official images of these from Adidas Originals, I pretty much knew I had to cop a pair. The only slightly disappointing thing about this colorway is that they're not actually as dark as they look in the official photos. There's a lot of grey elements in the upper, so these don't look entirely like a black pair of 350s like they seem in the official photos. But that being said, I love the contrast of the light color on the bottom and the darker color on top, which gives this pair a really cool look to them. Alright guys, so that's a quick look at the brand new Yeezy 350 V2 in the carbon colorway. You know what I think about them, but I'd love to know what you guys think about this colorway. Is Yeezy heading in the right direction, and are you thinking about picking up a pair of these? Let me know right in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to see more photos of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Carbon, please head on over to my Instagram account to check it out and maybe give me a follow at ClintonJeff. And hey, if this video was helpful and you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit the like button right below and maybe subscribe because that would be appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.